can afford happiness, but you can't buy it. Like you can afford the things that make you happy.
But
yeah,
what it,
that's why I said. That's why I kind of paused. Hold on, let me,
but then it
break
comes
it
to
down, bro.
Because
Right
there's
quick.
certain things that just makes you happy. That there's certain things you just
Yeah, but for how
but then,
long?
I was gonna say
but happiness isn't.
Happiness isn't a forever
Yeah,
thing.
it's a term. Exactly.
But
like
who says
I
who,
think
though?
that's what. Not, but that's when you're truly happy, when you understand it's not like a long-term thing. Like
It's really not.
like it's enlightenment. With enlightenment, you never truly become enlightened until you realize enlightenment isn't those times when isn't the times when it's just easy going. Enlightenment is when you need to have those super sensational powers.
so.
You
What you're saying is, because I kind of get it. I was gonna go a different route, but I kind of get it because I follow the same philosophy in my life where I try to. At least at this point in my life, it's kind of not working. But but regardless, it's things are gonna happen in life anyway, so you might as well just make the best of it.
Facts.
Yeah. I agree
So
with that.
if you're gonna if say you're a farmer and your fucking crops are dead, bro, you ain't gonna do shit about it. They're dead already. Just try and fucking
Don't cry over spilled milk. That's
just
what they say.
try and don't cry over spilled milk.
Definitely.
You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready.
Shout out to
You gotta do that.
Bogle, though.
You ready?
Yo, shout out to
You're
Bogle.
ready.
Hey, yo, you know what's dope about Bogle? I'm pretty sure he didn't say this, but Jamaicans believe he said this. It's not. It's important. It's nice to be important, but it's not. It's more important to be nice. Or some shit like that.
What the fuck did you
It's
just
nice. Okay, boom. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I like that.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure he didn't make that up because I heard some white man say, and I know he don't know who Bogle is.
You never know. White people know Jamaicans very, very well. White people know the Jamaican history. White people know like hip hop history more than a lot of people who love hip hop. That's black.
You know,
To a certain
extent.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
To a
same
certain
thing.
extent. However, I've been having this dilemma, right? Where it's you understand it, right? You're a fan of it. You might know the actual like history. You can jot down.
But you'll never be hip
book
hop.
smart. Yeah, but it's not you. So
It's
you
not
really
in
don't
you.
understand it.
It's not in you.
So I had this conversation today, right? Interesting conversation. White boy says to me, we were talking about the N-word and rap music and shit. And he was like that Kendrick Lamar brought up this white girl to sing his song with her and she said nigga and they started booing her. And he's like, that's fucked up on Kendrick's part because you set her up. And I'm like, well, I get it, but once you're at the center of that spotlight, you need to be aware of the situation and accept the consequences that come
Take
with the shit you say.
for
Exactly.
So
So
it wasn't Kendrick can set you up.
now, when you're in the
was-
crowd,
She knew the song.
yeah, But
You knew
when
the N-word was
that's
in the
crazy.
song.
exactly. And when you're in the crowd, they're not gonna pick out eeny, meeny, miny, moe white person for saying nigga. We all know you're saying it in the crowd.
But you are that one
That
spotlighted person.
spotlight on you.
I said this. I said, now if Kendrick wasn't up there and she was by herself, would she have said it?
I think she used that as an opportunity to say the word
And
nigga.
that's his
Try to be
thing.
cool, try
and,
to be hip,
and that's his
and-
thinking of it because he's like, yo, if Jordan Lucas pulls me on stage, I'm probably gonna sing his song and I'm gonna say it word for word because that's basically his pass to me. I said, no, what the fuck it's not.
There's never a
Because
pass.
he ain't
to
say,
say
yo,
that.
you can say nigga right now. He ain't say you can say nigga. He said,
And so if
come on,
Jordan
song and sing
Lucas
my
said,
song.
right, so let's say your favorite rapper gives you that pass to say the N-word. Does that make it okay for every other black person to be like, oh, it's okay. Jordan gave him the
Nah,
Jordan gave him the excuse.
exactly.
Nah.
It's cool. 'Cause he got a black card. It's okay. It's all good. He get away with that. He gets to say the word N-word one time. That's his one time.
So basically, I just had to prove to him, tell him, and he's like, "Oh, I get it now." I just let him know, like, "Yo, listen, don't get yourself fucked up, thinking that you could be down like that, because somebody might not take it that way."
So like, let's transition this to another thing that I have a conversation with as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Locks. When it comes to white people,
I mean,
Locks?
Locks.
Dreadlocks?
I don't like the word dread
Okay.
because there's nothing dreaded about locks.
Okay.
The dread was a
It's a derogatory
derogatory term to
Yeah.
put down the whole nation of people who actually wore their hair in locks. There's a
I
whole
learned something
nation.
new. I ain't know that.
There's a whole nation of people who only wore it, and not just the Rastafarians or anything like that. There's a whole nation of black people who wore their hair in locks. So and they had power within their hair as well too.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with that if you was brought up in with.
But I'm only saying that only because of what he said. Like they can know the history of hip hop, they can know all of that, but it's just not in them. So is that the same argument when it comes to locks and white people? Especially with the history of white people. Because all right, let's do a little deeper.
I mean, but hold on. Let me hold on. What do you mean by not in them? Because you could sit down here.
Is it a spiritual thing with them, or is it just a fashion thing with them when it comes to them wearing locks?
Because
can they spiritually tap into the powers of the locks because they're white?
So
see, I can't speak on the locks thing because I don't know the depths and depths.
Okay, I got you. I respect that.
But as far as for like the music, what you said, there's not in them.
Yeah, speak for the hip hop side.
Some white boys was raised in the
hood. Yeah,
so it's like
true. Some are.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's.
So what about Becky, who wasn't, but she knows all the rap facts?
She could be a huge hip hop fan.
Is hip hop in her?
The culture. Yeah, it's in her. It's like a
because now it's different because literally everybody's immersed in the culture, so it's different. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. Becky that grew up in the suburbs,
but you can tell and read energy once you're in front of a person and be like, yo, nah.
That is true.
Sorry, so now
they were raised on that. Like that is
true.
Someone who's trying to fake the funk and be like,
that is true.
Sorry, let me ask this now. What is hip hop?
What is hip hop?
I'm an outsider asking this question. How do you explain that to me? What is hip hop? Matter of fact, I'm a white person in my 30s.
Hip hop.
And I come up to you.
Perfect answer for that.
What is hip hop?
Hip hop is a.
I got this.
That's a good question.
I got this.
Because it's like we gave two different scenarios of two different types of white people.
I got this.
And the answer
hip hop is a way of life. Hip hop is a culture.
Everything that you see, every fashion that you see, all the music that you hear, all the cars that you see driving, everything literally is styled through hip hop.
Yes.
And that's the only way I can describe hip hop right now.
I think my definition would be is, and when I say this, do not take it a wrong way, even especially to my listeners. Just hear it out first. I think hip hop is the struggle.
Of course.
I think hip hop is the struggle.
Everyone that I could say about 95% of the artists that do hip hop have came from a poverty struggle background.
And that's why I'm asking about Lil Becky and Lil Tanner from Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
they didn't come from the struggle.
I get what you're saying, but they could still be a part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where are the parameters of hip hop at that point now?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Dissected it like that. They can be a part of it, but
they're soldiers. They're soldiers of it.
Yeah,
because hip hop is a subculture.
It's a movement, though. It's a movement.
Yeah, it's a subculture.
So they can be part of the movement, but they just didn't go through it, or
it's like they'll always be the outskirts of hip hop because they will never understand hip hop because you would never understand the struggle.
Okay, so how will we base that upon another genre of music?
All right, country music.
Let's
country music. For me, I can relate to country music. I grew up in the country. I'm not white.
Okay,
but being in Jamaica, everything they talk about growing up by the river. Going to swim by that, tractor chasing cows. I can relate to that.
Okay.
I can say I'm country, me personally, but now is country only related to those white people that we expect of when you say country? Do you only think of those cowboy hats wearing people?
Right off bat, when you say that, yes.
Right off bat?
Right off bat.
That's the first thing you imagine, right?
Is when you say country, is like cowboy hats, horses, hay.
To be honest with you, it's hard to even say that because even rock is based off black music. And there's a lot of black cowboys out there as well, too, that's been doing this better than a lot of the white people.
Well, hip-hop is... I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. But hip-hop is based off all them genres. If you really want to be technical with all the samples,
reggae,
everything.
Because it was a Jamaican DJ who started hip hop.
Yeah,
with all that sampling and stuff. They just sample every type of music.
Exactly.
So it's like hip hop has a part of. I think that's why hip hop is so special though.
Yeah,
because hip hop has a part of everything. Like
it became its own thing over time.
Yeah,
over time, and a lot of people try to own it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's why it becomes try to own it, like it's a personified thing.
That's what the smoky mirrors come into play and everything, because it's like a cloud over that. Like you said, they try to own it, and they try to box it into as well.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's what I'm saying. You can't box. It's like, remember the year when chopped cheese was sold as a delicacy to white people? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Something
I don't. Put me on.
So there was
white people was going all over bodegas all over New York City.
I'm like, guys, you heard of
guys,
you never heard of this thing ever. It's apparently called a chopped cheese. You know, they sell it at the local bodegas in New York. You could go there, or like it was just white people just on this fad, and that's a chopped cheese is a struggle meal.
Oh yeah, made global now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. It's like with Jamaican culture, bully beef.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a struggle meal.
Was that the corned beef?
Yes.
Yes. You know that. That's what we came
like
up
for the Spanish people. What's the struggle meal for you guys?
Corned beef and hash.
Exactly. So
with white rice.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But that's a delicacy. Technically, nigga, I never grew out of that shit.
I mean, that's still my favorite. That's still one of my favorite dishes.
Hell yeah.
There's like we grew up eating sausages out the tin.
Facts.
Sardines. Things like that.
Facts. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's comfort food to me.
Mm-hmm.
But these people, they would never go out their way to even try it, taste it, or anything like that. But those are the things we could have afforded. So we've learned to make the best out of it to the point where it's like, struggle, nigga, what you talking about? I ain't struggling, I'm eating good. Now you chefing it good. You got a little parsley to finish that shit on now.
Yeah,
you know how to make your rice
the whole
better.
Wave now, everything.
Yeah, now it's gourmet struggle meal.
Facts.
But at what point is we say, do you draw the line of they're not hip hop or they're not this or they're taken from the culture? Like that's what I'm saying. Like at what point is certain things appropriation?
I think it goes back to what you said earlier with you can't expect the community to support you if you don't support the community.
Exactly. You can't just
take from the culture and not give back.
Yes.
All right.
That's exactly how I feel. Like.
So at that point, it's appropriating at that point.
Yes, if you're not contributing to the culture and you're just coming just for a quick fix or for
and make
a quick little,
shit.
that's
you're not giving credit to
that's culture vultures, bro. I don't do that. That it goes even to what I'm doing with clothing. Like for the clothing line thing that I got going on. Like for an example, I did a drop with my boy Cope, Smash and Straight. That's my brother. We did a skateboard drop.
I remember that one.
Exactly. We created a skateboard, but I didn't want to go into the skateboard world. Like without knowing nothing, like without the knowledge, looking dumb. Just I'm not about to jump into your world. So I got somebody that was already in that world and was certified by Tony Hawk and everything. He's actually, and it's crazy because he's from Hartford.
Oh wow, yo, Hartford been having a lot of big name niggas,
rough diamonds, man.
Yo, some wrong
Hartford really had
CT in general.
Connecticut has a lot of people who have made it, but they're so behind the scenes that you wouldn't even know.
And that's what I'm trying to do is like bring them out to the light. Like, come on, man, like
this is how we put Connecticut.
He was a dope ass skater, and you know what I mean. He gave us the blessings. He even rode our boards and all that. You know what I'm saying? Rode the boards, did a whole bunch of tricks, a whole bunch of stuff off the strength. So it's like now, okay, I'm not a culture vulture. I'm not trying to jump into the skating world. No, I'm not doing that.
Because it's like if you win it, because you don't know nothing about skating.
I don't.
So to go in there pretending like I'm selling the skating shit.
We got an official skater. Yeah, real skaters gonna look at you like greatest skaters in the world, and we made it happen.
Facts.
And he was down with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't. I don't know. It was just so like
genuine.
Yeah, genuine. The energy was there. The vibe was there. Everything was just. Yeah. It was dope, man.
That's why I love this shit right here.
And with that being said, go ahead, finish your sentence. No, finish your sentence. It's a good transition into it.
That's why I love this shit right here, because we got relationships like you, and they're all just genuine relationships. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be around nothing that ain't really genuine nowadays. Everyone got a motive. Everyone got a hidden agenda. Not everyone, but you know what I mean.
No,
98% of people do.
Most people do.
They want something out of you. They want to get something out of you and then be out. Like
that's it. They don't see how they can. They don't think about how they can bring benefit to your life first.
Exactly. That's why I had to leave a bunch of people. It was like, damn, I'm helping you. What am I
doing out of that? I'm not facts. I'm getting drained.
No, bro. Facts. I'm getting drained, burnt out, and it's like, yo, bro. Like,
and I got nothing to show for that shit, but you do.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't even. Sometimes I don't even get a thank you. So it just be like, All right, bet. Lesson learned. I put it on myself. Let's move on.
And keep pushing. Yep.
Coasting. All my niggas, we coasting. High grade, we smoking. On the highway, we rolling. Crack a bottle, we toasting.
And with that being said, welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey Podcast. This is our first recording of the year 2023.
Yeah, I love this.
We locked in. New year, new goals.
And, you know, I feel like this is a good 2-for-1. We get to have Joe Banga in here. We get to have 1990 something. And I'm glad I said it that way.
Thank you guys for having me, though, too.
And I'm glad I said that way because of what you said earlier, that you want to separate Joe Banga from 1990 something, too. So that's why I'm glad I see this as like a 2-for-1, because it's like getting two entities who's working as hard on their own separate merit to become two different things. Because music and clothing go hand in hand, but they're not the same.
They're not the same. Definitely not.
So you can't make the same work ethic and be like, all right. It's not like a podcast where it's like I can do one recording and then put the same episode on YouTube and the same episode on Spotify. You can't do that. So you have to take time to not only burn yourself out in one, but to not be able to contribute to the other. So you have to find a good balance between the two. And then you're a dad on top of that as well, too. Yeah. So then you have to find your balance with life on top of that. So it's always a lot going on.
2023, man. That's the goal, balance, man.
Yeah, but that is also in line in what how I'm looking at things, too, is multiple streams of income. Because... You know, I'm turning 30 this year personally, so this is my year. It's like I want to be a grown ass man, and you know, like I want to be able to. Like I've been listening to a lot of things lately, and I think it was Kirkland, the comedian, TK Kirkland. He said something. He was like, "Yo, if you want to have like a girl, you gotta have like what 10K in the bank account, and if you have to have a wife, you have to have 25K in the bank account, and not necessarily to spend it on her, but to be able to do the things,
take care of the household,
yeah,
provide.
Exactly." Go out, travel, make memories.
That's a fact.
Things like that.
Well, TK, I have failed you. Sorry. I ain't married. Yeah. I don't have 25,000.
No, but it's things like that, like where my alignment is, and to have you as the first episode on here, I feel like it's a good reflection on that I'm on the right path. So with that being said, we have Joe Banger / 1990 son in the building for our first episode of 2023. One of going to be our greatest Jordan year that we could possibly make.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Nah, thank you for coming through, man.
Hey, y'all bros, so anytime. Anytime.
And honestly, before, because you already talked about having the skateboarder coming to connect with you guys, I wanted to also translate into Joselito too, because I seen that little collab right there as well too. And the main question I want to ask is, what size did you send him?
It was a 2T, so he got that specially made. You heard? He got that specially made. Man.
I had to ask.
He got that specially made, bro.
Because I know you have a kids line, but
cool dude.
Wait, bro, 2T?
Yeah, 2T.
That's a puppet, nigga. Joselito the puppet.
I went to my boy at the Buckland Hills Mall and got it made and pressed. Just a quick little, you know what I mean?
The beanie.
Yeah, the beanie was already made.
Yeah.
Those were already on deck. But the shirt was like, damn.
How'd you connect with him?
I just randomly seen a post. He was doing a post. He was talking about promo, and I'm like, I always liked him. I always thought he was funny.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him, and it was just easy business, great business, fast turnaround. It was like, I bet. Then he even kept wearing it after the fact.
Facts.
Like I'm like, okay, that's
he loved the shit.
Yeah,
he loved the shit.
Really like
he gonna come back as a customer now.
He wanted to wear it for one of his shows, I believe. He went on a little tour.
Oh, that's wavy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he wore it on the tour, I believe. Yeah, because he got some dates after, I believe, December.
That's wavy.
So,
yeah. So did you like talk to him and it was actually like the puppet?
Yo, his voice sounds like the puppet. The dude.
Wait, what?
we was at the end. Yo, bro. His voice sounds exactly like the puppet, bro.
Wait.
No cap. Like how Jada sounds like Jada. Like, that's how he sounds, bro. Because we were doing
exactly like
it was him without the puppet,
bro. Exactly. It was weird though, because I was asking myself the same. I was asking myself the same question. Like, damn, he about to sound the same, or is he a made up voice? No, bro. He sounds legitly like the puppet.
It's so bad.
He's 6'5".
I don't know what size. What size, how tall, none of that. I just said, damn. Because, he sent me a couple of the voice memos, voice memos on the IG, and I'm like, damn, he sounds exactly like the puppet. So like,
you think he's really just playing the role all the way through?
Nah, I think that's his voice.
His actual voice?
Yeah. That's his voice.
All right.
You get a lot of love from the Spanish community?
Definitely, that's the roots.
Because I feel like Spanish people support Spanish people.
Not all.
No.
I feel like that's with every race. You get what I'm saying? But Yeah, definitely get love from the Spanish community. I got more love than hate.
That's fact. Because I know you do a pop-up shops in like Park Street. That's like
Yeah.
being in like on
Park
Broad
and
Street.
Broad,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like in being in the center of the Spanish community right there.
Exactly, and I felt like I had to do that this time because I did it for, you know what I mean? My first pop-up was in the North End.
Yes.
By Salvins.
Yes.
Or just borderline of that. You know what I'm saying?
pretty
So
much.
I try to cover both sides of the hood.
That's still
Like,
kind of Spanish right there, honest. That's the Spanish side of the avenue.
it's a fork. It's the fork right there.
No, because remember, Jamrock don't really start until you get more up towards upper part of Albany.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's like right around the corner stores
Yeah.
right there. That's a lot of Spanish people around there as well too.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, because
I definitely get a lot of love from the Spanish people though.
Okay.
Definitely. That's my roots though. That's why I'm always, hold down, let it be known, let the people know that I am, you know what I'm saying, Spanish.
Right.
So
So before we get too deep into this, I know you have something coming up for the year of March. This year in March. Do you want to tap on it and anything like that people have to be looking out that you have working up?
I got a new, not really a new project because I'm gonna wait a couple months. I just want to get the vibes right. Definitely, we're gonna see a lot of new music, a lot of new singles. As far as for the Joe Banga side, probably an EP or two for the year. But definitely a bunch of singles. As far as for the merch we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go all the way out. I'm not holding back at all in the merch.
New designs, fire
I
designs.
I already got like 35 in the clip already.
Damn.
We're not playing. I'm already working on spring summer stuff right now. I'm already done with the winter.
Yeah.
Last load coming for the winter, and I should be done. It should be covered till like April.
Sheesh.
Ooh.
Working. I got a question. Okay.
That's one thing that I had to learn as well with this fashion stuff. You got to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah, you got to be
You
the
have to.
trend.
Yeah. And you gotta have shit on hand and ready.
That's a fact.
Cause if you don't have it on hand and ready, they come for it.
Shout out to Flea, yo. Cause Flea, we was chopping it up one
Pressure
day.
packs?
Pressure packs. Shout out to my boy, right? So we was having a discussion one day, and he was like, cause I used to release the template before I had the actual product.
Mm.
And then when I released the template, I go, do you have it on hand now? Do you have it on hand now? Do you have it on hand now? Yeah. So when I finally got the item, it didn't hit how it hit.
It died down.
The hype went away.
And bro was like, yo, bro, release it
feel
when you
that.
go. Yeah, like in a sense, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it worked.
Because I've learned that too. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But that's when you have to order in advance. So now I know the schedule. I know how my manufacturer works. I know his time frames.
So you know when to start promoting.
How
Not even when to start promoting, when to start putting that in production. A certain
Okay.
piece in production.
Okay.
Like, I got already everything covered already probably to like April.
Damn.
as far as designs
And
Nah, as far
shipments
as far as
and-
it done, everything being done.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
damn.
Like in boxes, I've learned now to hold on to things.
So you so you sit on future product.
Yeah.
That's fucking smart.
Just so, I mean, it hurts sometimes because, you spend a grand here,
Yeah.
a grand there, whatever. You're
But you
sitting
don't
on it
you
for
not
a
see
month,
that
and,
for a month later. Yeah.
a month or whatever. But that's where the saving and money discipline comes into play. If you're in this game, you have to save your money. You have to be disciplined. Like, nah, this money goes here. Don't get me wrong. Enjoy some of it. Enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. But you have to save. Like, nah,
Facts.
this guy just bought two, 3 hoodies. I'm putting that up. Putting everything up until I feel like, okay, let me enjoy this. Let me enjoy this $100 and then go get it. Go
Let me get a steak real quick.
exactly.
until it pays for it started paying for it.
Exactly. So, my inventory is crazy, bro.
Do you have a whole warehouse that you have to get? Did you have to get a bigger warehouse?
Storage, everything, bro. I have a lot of merchandise.
That's
Even
what I'm
sitting
thinking.
from like 2 to 3 years, and that comes into play with also me now being able to give out things for free to people that I need to get it to.
Because it's not really giving it for free because it's gonna capitalize it in its
It's
own way.
all an investment. It's all an
Exactly,
investment.
exactly. But I'm rather than damn, I can't give this because then I'm losing
Pitching,
money.
pitching,
Yeah. Now it's like no, I have enough to where okay, no, I'm straight. I'm good. Go ahead. I know where that's gonna go. I
Yeah,
know
you
it's-
didn't lose that.
Exactly.
But like you said earlier, you've lost thousands of dollars on shit that was already fucked up anyway. So
Yeah.
to be able to give out something that's good quality, that's gonna have a return at that point, that's not a loss.
that was just part of the struggle, bro. Like that's in any field that you jump in.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
lose
gonna
money.
be
You
that.
lose money starting off this shit.
How-
You gotta lose money to get money.
How hard was it? My fault. My fault.
Now you
Go
go,
ahead,
go ahead.
How hard was it finding a reliable manufacturer?
Very hard. That was
You're
Very
from
hard.
Dubai,
I
right?
know-
You're from Dubai, right?
Nah, he's from Pakistan. It was crazy.
Oh, they got the best manufacturers and the lowest costs.
It was crazy. Nah,
Like
they
the lowest
price,
costs?
they price went up after
They went up after COVID.
Yeah,
They
people
used to
don't
be the
understand.
spot.
Yeah,
They used to be the spot that everybody turned to.
they definitely turned up on their prices too. But I ain't even planning to meet the manufacturer in Dubai. That was God's work because
Oh, you
I went to
actually went to meet
Dubai. I went to Dubai for a vacation. You get what I'm saying? I went to Dubai to enjoy myself for my birthday.
No work.
That was a bucket list for me. So I went to Dubai. The manufacturer FaceTimed me while I'm in Dubai. He's like, dude, where you at? I said, I'm in Dubai. He was like, dude, that's like 3 hours away from me. I could get a visa and come visit you the next day or whatever. It's like, word?
Just like that.
I was kind of nervous to go to Pakistan. You know, all that.
Yeah,
I was kind of
facts.
nervous. So, I was eventually going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like,
nah,
damn,
it's
if
like-
you could
I
meet
can
me
seize
at the resort,
Yeah.
you could meet me at the resort.
Yeah.
You're bringing me my samples that I'm already had. Like,
Yeah. You just cut so much out the way.
Damn.
exactly. You know what I mean?
That's
so,
what's up, yeah.
So he ended up coming. We chilled for the whole day. Like, cool.
Now you know the
dude.
face of the man you're doing business with now,
Yes.
which makes it more
A different type
comfortable.
of respect.
Yeah, he definitely like, dude ain't let me pay for nothing.
Oh, he
That
took
whole
care of you.
that whole day, bro. He said, and we was fighting to like
To take the
to
check.
pay. Like, I'm not I wanted to take him out to dinner. I wanted
Yeah,
to.
he want to take
you
you,
know,
out. Yeah,
I
you
got
my
you.
home, buddy.
I
You
got
my
you.
home.
I got you on low custom. So next time you go
He
out
said
there,
he got me for 24 hours. He said,
Listen.
bro, 24 hours. Just this day.
Just
I
give me
got
this
you.
day.
I got-
Yeah, just give me
I
this day,
got you on
bro.
a little culture custom shit that they got going on that side of the world, right? So he obviously had it, right?
Oh yeah, he had
it,
his
right?
fanny
Yeah.
pack.
So those,
He got a
those
visa the next day.
so out there, right? It's a custom. You say, yo, you walk up on him, you say, yo, I like that watch you got on.
He would have took that shit off and gave it to you.
Took that shit off and gave it to you. And that's their customs.
Yo, bro,
that's
he
yours.
said that's how we treat our guests.
So
Yeah.
next time you go out there, bro, just compliment a man watch or
I didn't-
car.
I didn't know that though, bro. I didn't know that. I was kind of getting aggravated for him putting out his money to pay for everything.
Nah, they
'Cause I'm
don't
not.
fuck. They got
I'm
it.
not a
bro.
freeloading
that's
dude.
Just, yeah,
It's
to
just
them,
how
that's
they
not, to
are.
them, that's how they show their gratitude
Facts.
for just you allowing them to just
I
be
know that
around
now,
them.
but I'm like, nah, bro. Like, no, like.
But you see how you could have lost the relationship
Yeah, I was like,
just off how you moved and thinking you're in right intentions. You could have lost the business relationship right there. Because if you was too aggressive and you were like, nah, I have to pay for this, I have to pay for this, he would have looked at you like you disrespected him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
my money's no-
that's he
like,
actually
my
said
money's
that.
no
Yeah.
good.
He actually
You
said that.
disrespected him. And
But
I was
I
like,
wanted
as a
to
man,
know-
he's like, as a man, you think I want to work with you as that disrespect?
We've been doing a lot of business for a lot of years. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give him like a good business dinner. Like, nah, here, like, not even a business dinner. This is we friends now. Like,
Facts.
I know his sons, his daughter. Like,
Okay, that's
it-
cool. Yeah.
Show me birthday pictures. Like when they get the family and stuff like that, we no longer business.
Yeah, that
This is
transaction,
family,
that,
this
that
family.
transaction is not just an invoice no more.
Mhm.
Exactly. So it's like
Gotta hit
that.
Pakistan,
I
man.
felt like that right there just solidified everything for that year. Once I went back, it was up from there. It was up. Like it's no questions asked, no nothing. Like none of that.
So
This
can we
is-
see like a Pakistan 1990 something collab coming soon? Possibly.
That would be dope.
That would be
That
fire.
would be dope.
That would be
Nigga,
fire.
think about
That
their
definitely would be
vision
dope.
and your vision.
They vision crazy
Collide.
It's
because they
different.
know what they're capable of
Their
doing.
fashion is different, bro.
But it's like I have to sometimes test the waters with what I bring to him to make. Like I'll literally take something from. I took something. Matter of fact, Offset was wearing something. Screenshotted it. Hey, bro, can you make this? I want it exactly like this, but with my pattern and my. Yeah, you can make it. Let's go.
Cause
I
they
want that.
Nigga, they do this shit down to the stitching, my nigga.
Everything,
The stitching is
Everything.
custom.
bro. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Scratch for
you,
real.
like they feel the material. Like, all right, I want it like this. Like this right here was made in Pakistan.
The thing is though, I have to go through like the whole time frame, time change thing, bro.
And the communicating with them,
Fuck
just
you
the
up.
exchange.
Yeah. But now I know because when I went to Dubai, I believe it was 9 hours.
Oh, you saw the difference. You experienced the difference.
What was that like? What was that type of time change like, though? Like, sitting off the plane, like... how
It was
did
draining, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was draining. That was like the first day I got there, I
Hot
just wanted
rain?
to sleep. It was a 19-hour flight.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Damn.
19 hours. I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a plane. Like,
Damn.
Damn.
I never had, I'm like, whoa, it's different.
You're still in the air.
And then it's like, when it's like, it's Saturday over here and y'all can still be on Friday.
Facts. I ain't
Damn.
reached there yet.
Yeah.
I'm in the future, bitch.
Yeah, facts. in a sense, yeah.
I am in the future.
I was
Yeah,
like, yo,
that's
it's
it. I'm
Saturday
in the
right
future.
now, and y'all getting out the club at like 2:30 in the morning. I'm
already
looking
left
at
the
people
club.
IGs and all that. They jumping out of the club at.
And you like, damn, I'm starting
They
my
say 5
day.
minutes ago.
Yeah, my day's already.
They say 5 minutes ago, like.
Yeah, like so that's a whole nother adjustment that I had to focus on too. Is calling people, not realizing that damn
Them niggas,
it's
they sleep.
yeah, y'all knocked out. I'm
Damn.
up. So yeah, by the time my body got adjusted, though, it was time to go. I stood there for like about 8 days.
Okay, so you had time to adjust.
What was the biggest culture shock?
The cleanliness, man. There's that also. The respect, the hospitality there is crazy, man. Respectful, mad peaceful. Like it was just different, like, and it made me like, you know what I mean, like see a bunch of different things. That's why I like going to different countries. I do one country a year and try to do like a bucket list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
that's
fine.
what's up.
So going to like these third world countries and stuff like that, it gives you a different like. It makes you appreciate everything more. It makes you come over here and not look at people for what they have and what
Face
they
value.
wear.
For what they actually are.
Yeah,
You see
like,
them for what they are as a person.
Don't get me wrong, I like my jewelry, I like to look good, I like the design and stuff, but that ain't what life is all about. Certain people just are materialistic and think that's what life's all
Look
about.
at Waka. What Waka said, his first time going to Africa, he came back and gave up all
Bro,
the chains.
I went to Colombia the first time. I gave him my whole duffel bag. My whole duffel bag was full of Amiri, Givenchy
All
sneakers,
designer shit,
everything.
he just
My fresh white Uptowns, gave it to all the kids, everything out there. Left with nothing in my bag.
Damn.
Just cause I'm like, nah, here, like, take this, like, nah, like, cause they're big on replicas over there, so everything they got over there
is
is
a
like
replica.
fake.
Yeah. But
You know,
that's the land of fake.
And that was
Places
like this a
the
pair
land
of
of fake.
$100 white Uptowns.
And good fakes though. They're good fakes.
Yeah, so
They make good fakes.
I got my Uptowns. I'm like, oh, that's my favorite pair of shoes or whatever. He know I'm from the States, so he know they legit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, these 100 out here. Take these, bro. Literally took them off my feet, gave it to him, and threw some slides on.
Facts.
No cap.
He
Like,
went home, cleaned them bitches off. He took the laces
He took
out.
it home,
She
man.
put-
A Mary shirt, everything. Like
He washed that shit, everything. It's like when I go to Jamaica, you
Came
give them the
outside
shit
the
from up
next
here.
day.
yo, bro, he was
Fly
literally
as
crying.
fuck.
Like he was literally
you
crying.
changed his life pretty much.
Yeah, he was literally crying, bro.
Changed his life.
Like he was shocked that I even gave it to him. Took him right off my feet. I had my slides right there. Put them on. Here, take these, bro. These you. Hold on.
See, but that's why I like when I go to countries, people be like, you got to do the resorts and all this type of shit. And I want to see that shit.
See, it get dangerous. It gets sticky when you start. You
I
know. What I'm
know.
saying? But I like the same way.
I
I do the resorts at first, then
but
I
it's like I want to
transfer.
dive into that shit.
Yeah, I want to dive.
Like, I'm from the trenches anyway.
See, yeah. So I blended in anyway.
Yeah,
Like, I went to Jamaica too. I was in
Nigga,
the- I
but
was
you
in the
know,
trench.
nigga, but it's like it's not, when you come off the resorts, it's like, oh, this ain't bad.
I was in just
I'm telling you, bro.
Plus, you find the best food
I be
off the
telling
resort
people
on the
this.
side of the
Always.
road.
This
Mom and
is the
pop,
thing.
Mom and pop. That's why I found the
Yes.
best on jerk chicken.
Yes.
This is where people fuck up at. They go to these places, right? And they go looking for drugs. Just being honest, bro. They gonna start looking for drugs and they start doing sketchy, weird shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. As soon as I jumped off the plane in Jamaica, as soon as I went,
It's weed, nigga. Nobody don't give a fuck
Yo,
about that shit.
People
man.
don't
That's what I
understand.
was
Weed is
looking for,
illegal in
though.
Jamaica, though. Weed is illegal in
yeah.
Jamaica.
So the bus
Yeah.
driver,
Yeah.
the shuttle bus
Yeah.
driver was.
Yeah, if you're looking
nah, he
for
tried to
it.
jerk me though. I said, bro, I come from the hood, bro. We're not doing that. We don't. No. No.
He tried to
He
charge
get you
you.
some bush weed.
Bro.
He tried to get you some bush
Nah,
weed.
he gave me some pretty like.
He tried to overcharge you for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he knew he got some, he knew
Yeah.
that good shit.
I told him this was before anybody board the plane. Now it's just me and him on the back of the plane, on the back of the bus.
Yeah, home was like, yeah, man, I got that.
Took it out. I said, bro, we're not doing that. I said, bro, I got 60 for you. He tried to give me for like $120.
Yeah, easily.
I said no. He knew.
He's like, I got American dollars for you, bro. Here, hold this.
Yeah, nah, here, take that.
Yeah, you gonna love it.
That's all you gotta say after that, bro. I got
But
American dollars.
but they get caught up with the tourists, like the white people that go there and
I kept it funky with all
like-
of them. But I know. I said, man, listen, I'm from the hood. We're not doing that.
niggas
bro.
tried to get me in Florida like that, nigga.
Yeah,
First of all,
Florida
I
got
ain't-
the trashiest weed. If you don't know nobody,
Yo,
Florida
bro.
weed is garbage. Florida's weed is
I'm
garbage.
Bro,
telling
I can tell that from
I'm
experience.
telling you,
I had
bro.
my
I'm
nice
telling
day,
you.
bro.
It's not.
I've been to Florida a few times.
You're gonna get some good
I got
mids.
family out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some really good mids at
I was
best.
pissed off.
But
Bro.
don't expect to have really good weed if you're coming from a state with good weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, don't.
Lower your
don't.
expectations.
Yeah,
We
It's
big
coming
over
from
here,
a-
bro.
Yeah.
we got it good.
Yeah, we got it real good, nigga.
Facts.
Between New York, Maine, New Hampshire, and all this,
Boston.
Boston, we
Boston.
got good weed. We got
Yeah,
good weed.
like
Access
you
to
know, a
great
lot of
weed.
people like you're not really smoking better than up here, kind of, unless you're getting like weed in California and like in California, depending on who you're getting it from.
Yeah,
you know,
Cali definitely got some fire.
yeah, but you know,
Well, I gotta touch on something real quick.
What's up, man?
The Mobb Deep hoodie.
Yes. Yo, bro. That hoodie is damn near
I know that
gone.
means something special to you. That one was special.
Yo,
to
one
you.
thing about my clothing line is that I do what I like. I
So
don't
all
really-
of it is personal.
All of it is relatable to me.
So you not even 1990 something is really just Joe Banger.
Yeah,
and what
really,
Joe Banger
like,
likes.
yeah.
it's what you grew up on. It's
Like,
what you grew up on.
Exactly how I was raised. Like, you know, I was raised in the hood, in the projects. You know, it was just, the people were different. The respect
Facts.
was different. The music was different. The
The
money was
culture's
different.
different.
Everything was just so
Different.
dope in the 90s. That's why they call it the golden era. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I never thought in a million years I'd be doing no damn clothes.
And so well and so successful.
Ever. Bro, this shit happened organically. Like, it didn't happen, I planned this 3 years ago. No, this just happened because I wanted to do a shirt for my mixtape. To go with my mixtape.
24 Gildan shirts.
That's all it was, bro. And that's where it manifested from, and that's where it came from. Like, it
And
wasn't,
just keep going.
I didn't expect to do nothing after the shirt for the tapes.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
just
that
one,
one
one
thing
and
that-
done.
Yeah, then
supposed to be
it
one and
just
done.
clicked, and I'm like, hold on, I got something.
Let me
me-
run with it.
Exactly, and that's where the whole struggling part came. I didn't have it bagged up already for you. Inside tags were still gilding, the stiff gilding.
You watch that shit. That
I'm
shit
being
start getting
real.
wrinkly.
Gone one time wear.
It's a
One
one-time
time
wear.
wear, facts.
It's a house
One
shirt
time.
after that.
Exactly. But I was able to,
Undershirt.
I seen the bigger picture and I just kept going with it. That's what it was. And it's, I try to get help from people, like, I'm saying, people that was doing the same thing I'm doing. They kept throwing me around in the loop.
Because they don't want you to be more successful than them.
I was bitter and salty when they were throwing me around in that loop. But now I understand why they were throwing me around in that loop. It's because I'm not gonna meet you in 30 minutes and give you all the sauce.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? I had
Are
to
you
learn
even
that.
serious?
Like 2 years
Are you
later, I
even
really sat
serious?
down with myself and I'm like, yo, damn, now I know why he did that. I can't even be mad at him because that made me me go up.
And he might not even be at the point where he feel like he could teach you. He might be like,
Nah, they were at that point.
oh, okay.
They were at that
People
point.
only sit down with you when they're at that point.
Yeah, like, certain people they won't sit down with you because you ain't even at that point, or you don't have nothing.
You don't
that's
show that
gonna
you're
benefit.
serious. You don't show that you're serious.
Nah, I was doing that, but it's just you don't have nothing to offer them.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
It's a
That's
one-way
when
street.
Exactly.
It's a one-way street.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, I'm helping you out, but what am I getting out of this?
But that's why you put your prices up from 500 to 1,000.
yes.
Because you realize 500, you're not getting much out of it.
I wasn't, mind you, I'm paying for everything out that stuff except for the actual product. I'm paying for the rollout. I'm paying for the shoots. I'm paying for
That's the 500.
for the artwork.
That's the
That's
500.
500.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's $500.
You broke even.
You
Yeah.
it might be
so I'm
more.
like, damn, hold on. I'm doing this for nothing.
Nothing, pretty much. Because to be honest with you,
You gotta get paid for your time.
if I pay, all right, but I was watching something and this nigga charged almost $3,000 just to how you can monetize your podcast, right? He had these classes for $3,000, and it's like you're charging $1,000 to do all the work.
That's a fact.
Think about that, my nigga. You're charging
That's a fact.
$1,000 to do all the work. All they have to do is collect.
That's a good. That's
That's a good point.
Think about it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
and that's how I did it as well. I'm like, man, hell no. I had to sit down here, up the price a little bit.
You have
and
to, because it's
I
like,
had
nigga,
to.
you have
They
to
don't
profit.
see what I'm doing.
You gotta
They
pay.
don't
You
see-
gotta profit.
You have to pay for your time.
Matter of fact,
though.
you have to be able to treat yourself to $100 steak out of that fucking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be able to, even if you don't want to, you have to be able to. Because all of that fucking shit that I went through to be able to do all the work for you so effortlessly and more importantly, so confidently. A lot of people don't have the confidence behind their work.
They also don't know what it took to get that product into your hands.
Mhm.
You get what I'm. That's another thing that people don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't dim down my prices for no one. You get what I'm saying?
Because
Like, don't get me wrong.
you don't dim down that work
You know
ethic
your
when
worth.
put
You know the
that
worth of
price.
your product. Fuck
we
that shit.
working. We're always working, bro. I'm always creating, always working. I'm constantly. You have to. I'm passionate about this. I got a love for this. So
Facts.
I do this every day. Like, I have to always create an idea and keep it in the stash, and just even if it's not gonna drop now.
Facts.
Nigga,
Alright, so
shit
go
got-
back to the
this
Mobb
stuff
Deep.
got shot, nigga.
It
So
did.
the Mobb Deep.
You gonna make it work.
Yeah, the Mobb Deep. That's my favorite group of all time, hip hop. That's my favorite group. Like, I always had all the Mobb Deep CDs, all the Queensbridge CDs. Shout out to Hartford Poe, cause Hartford Poe, me and Poe,
But we got a link soon.
me and Poe, that's my brother. We grew up on that. Like, we knew all the words. Like, that was our shit.
I'm
Mobb Deep.
a
Like,
supporter of Poe. I seen him at
Yeah,
Bars
that's my
on
brother.
95. I fuck with him. Yeah, we got to extend that word, so you got to be up here soon for 2023.
That's my brother. I could definitely get him up here. But
Facts.
yeah, that was me. I knew Poe since what, Cork Middle.
Damn.
Yeah, Cork
Hot
Middle.
ass gym.
Cork Middle. So it's
Both
like
gyms was hot as fuck.
we met in Cork Middle, and then I was a big Queensbridge fan anyways. From Cork Mega to Littles to Nature to Nori to, you know what I'm saying, to just, I love that whole culture, that whole side.
Facts.
Their music was dope.
Facts. Nah, because I think one thing I noticed you were so proud of when it comes to that hoodie is the details of the hoodie.
Yeah, that
Explain the details and what exactly is in the artwork.
Well, it's the artwork. Shout out to my boy who actually made that artwork, Vex Space. Shout out to him. It actually it's going towards the new style now. You ever see? I forgot that designer where he does all those like graphic tees, but they look kind of like I don't know how to explain it. They're kind of like colorful, a lot of colors, a lot of
Color blocks, like the color block type
not
of thing.
color blocks. I don't know. I forgot his name.
The
I basically went with his style.
sunflower shits.
I'm trying to see if I could it's kind of like the shirts that are in style now, where they have like the actual person drawn out as a cartoon character with all the colors.
Yeah, the
Something
avatar type of thing.
Warren, or I forgot his name. It's a guy who designed that style. Well, I got that idea from him. I wanted to do it with Mobb Deep since that was my favorite group, and I just told him, put the Rest in Peace Prodigy, and put the 1990 something. Just make sure that I had the brand name. And then, I go to Google, bro. I go to Google and I seen the quote.
Mm-hmm.
And that quote, I just sent to the manufacturer. I said, I want this embroidered on the side of the ribcage.
Mm.
And as far as for the albums, Google. Went right to Google. I said, damn, I want to put all their albums inside of the hood. How can I make this hoodie different?
Because the liner is all the albums.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fire right there.
That's where, yeah.
Okay. My fault.
Nah,
bro.
go ahead. You good?
So since talking about this, right? You saying, it's obviously a fire hoodie, so it's sold out.
Nah, I have a couple left.
Okay.
We actually got a pop up. Shout out to Get Richard Staff. We got a pop up over there on Friday.
Oh, the embassy?
Yeah, the embassy. Shout out to the embassy and what they got going on. We got a pop up over there. They definitely invited me to,
Be a part of that.
Set up. So.
Honestly, I feel like
You
that's
do
a great collab right there between
You
y'all.
do
Yeah, no,
big
we
shit.
did a collab.
Yeah.
We did a collab.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did a graphic
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah, you're
graphic
right.
tee collab.
Yeah.
He was one of the first collabs I did. With him.
That
with
man
Smash.
works right there, yo.
Yeah, always.
Different
Man
work
works.
ethic.
Yeah, different work
His,
Shout
ethic.
out to them.
his character speaks highly for himself, for
Nah,
itself.
he's definitely a
He's a
genuine
solid
good
dude.
dude,
Solid dude.
like good person.
And
He
you learn
supports
so much
back.
just from having a conversation. Like, just sitting and be able to have a conversation with him is a gem in itself.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
Yeah.
So it's like everything is business with him. I mean, and I respect that. And we find a way where it works for both of us.
Because y'all not competing.
Definitely.
Y'all not competitors in this
He
game.
invited.
No way,
He
sure.
extended his hand.
Exactly. Because you're not taking away bread from his pocket in no way, shape, or form.
Exactly. So it's
And
like,
man, if anything, he's adding bread to
Facts.
your pockets.
It doesn't, people don't wear the same shit every day.
Exactly. That's what I keep telling people. Like, yo, bro, when you go to Expressions or you go to these Evelyn's, you're gonna go. One day you're gonna rock Polo. The next day you're gonna want to rock Nike or rock Adidas. You're not gonna wear the same thing. I understand if somebody doesn't want to rock 1990 something all the time.
How do you feel about because they say you don't rock Nike with Adidas and all of that shit. Can you rock 1990 something with Get Rich or Starve?
Hell yeah.
Why not?
And that's what I'm saying. You can
Hell
rock.
yeah.
You can combine the drip of everybody around
I'd
here
rather do
to
that
make
than-
that, to
I'd
make, and
rather
make
do
a whole
that.
outfit out of
Wait,
that.
let me get my question off. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I had a whole thing.
Oh, my fault. Lo siento, my amigo. Lo siento, mi amigo. Lo siento.
I tried, bro. I tried so much, and
I'm sorry.
it wasn't good. It wasn't good for me. Do you have any plans on re-releasing things?
See, I'm not big on that. That's one. And people like, even though I pay for every design, people don't know that too. I pay for every design.
So you have every design still.
Yes, I got them in full hard drive.
Shit, if I
of
pay
course.
for that shit, hell yeah.
I don't like the re-release. I feel like that's what makes my clothing line different.
You would once it's gone, you're never
It's
gonna get
gone.
this again.
The first time I ever re-released was the Hartford Whalers because they still
yeah,
on
people still
that.
want that.
Like,
I
that's
got
just
me
the-
shorts.
Dude, I went to the Yukon women's game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over there going through the metal detectors. All the securities was all over the hoodie. They're like, dude, where did you? I told them they were my brand. They started going on the line to see if they could find us. Bro, this is sold out.
I ain't gonna hold you. I told my wife I was coming here. She was like, I actually tried to buy you that hoodie for Christmas.
He was asking for him. So he was asking for him.
No. The reason why I was asking, I had this question from earlier, is because you said you sit on a lot of stock. So what I say is, do you plan on taking some of that stock and say, hey, you know what? I'll re-release some pieces that I have. Not a full re-release as in full new product and such, but
I plan on doing that because it's a lot
like
of
a
pieces
retro
that,
type of thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of pieces that people just keep like
it just
knocking me
hits
for,
different.
bro.
It just
Like,
hits
yo, bro,
different.
I need
and
that.
you might have a few, but you try to limit your
Yeah, because I
sales.
gotta be conservative as far as for pop-ups. Make sure I have it. I mean, available in pop-ups as well.
How do you go about putting it in store placement? And since you do limited edition,
I don't really do store placements.
that's what I'm thinking. Because you don't have like probably 3 stores you're in, 2 or 3 stores you're in. I know you know.
Shout out to
I know
Unknown Clothing.
Yeah, you know
Shout
Unknown
out
Clothing.
To, HQ Kicks and also my boy DJ Get It Right. That
What
one was
about
that as well.
Humble and Paid?
Humble and Paid also as well. Authentic Closet. Shout out my boy Ain't Resto. Resto, it's my boy.
That's still more. That's actually more than I was expecting.
Yeah, so it's like I just give them. I give it to them to the point where they can't lose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like we're both gonna
win either way.
I'm gaining the exposure and you're making
the
a couple
money.
dollars.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
even if I lose money,
Okay.
you gotta lose money to make money.
So let's go back to the hype real quick. Would you ever be accepted in clothes for resale? Like,
Yeah, I would love that.
You would love that.
I would love that. That's where I
That's
get
the
my
next
whole.
step.
That's my whole thing. I'm a big hype beast. Like I'm up to like where the Kifs and the Supremes and stuff like that. That's what motivates me. That's what triggers when I see all the I got the apps. So when they drop, I get the notifications and I'll look at their style. Like I go based upon, I don't take everything. I just take little bits and pieces and just twist it in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real.
For an example, look at what I got on. This right here?
Yeah.
I took this from Polo.
That's fire.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
yeah,
polo
The
vibe.
liner, it's the liner and the hoodie for me,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
The liner just makes it like, yeah, this is luxury.
And then it just I got it inside of the actual
the
numbers.
lettering, yeah.
So it's like it's a polo vibe. I'm big on I love polo.
So it's like wearing a polo authentic luxury shit.
It's a retro polo design.
It reminds me like some polos. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like
So
you go
that's
in
why-
Macy's in the men's section, you gonna find something like that.
Yeah. Speaking on this, just a question. Do you feel like Supreme's style has diminished?
I feel like they're watering themselves down. I feel like they're mad creative with their accessories, bro. They got like their accessories is like out of here. Like how you got a brick that says Supreme and you're
They
brick. But that's like you, nigga. That's like throwing 1990 something on everything.
But that's
that's when they
The
make
Glock
me think
1990 something. The Glock 1990 something, my nigga.
yeah, that was different. Shout out to Platinum Raps and Tyshawn Taylor, man. That's
That
my
was
brother.
different, nigga.
He called me on that.
Word?
He called me.
That was
his-
fire,
I
nigga.
gotta give credit when it's due. He called me on that and said, "Bro, I have an idea. I got a dope idea. Can I use your gun?" I'm like, "What?" You know what? Hold on.
When a nigga asks you that shit, you like, no,
But he's a legit businessman too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
But still, it's like,
what are
wait,
you trying to
hold
do?
on.
You know, I know he raps, and I'm like, okay. But then when when I
So you
went to
just give him free range.
yeah, he did it. He did it on the house. That was his idea.
He said, I just want to see it. I just want to see it alive.
I paid for the material. He did it on the house. He said, "Bro, this is how I want to bring this out. I think it'd be dope if I do it with
you.
Yes,
Because it's a win-win for both of y'all.
exactly. But that was one. He got another one. I seen a couple he did as well. But they're sick with the whole rapping thing.
Shut them out
Even his
again. Shut
artwork,
them out again. Shut them out
Platinum
again.
Raps, man.
Yeah, because shit, anybody who that fucks with Joe, we fucks with.
Platinum
Anybody that
Raps,
fucks with
man.
1997, we fuck with.
Get your
Real
car rap.
shit.
Get anything rap. Anything. Coffins rap. The casket bros, man.
They do
Yeah.
everything.
They do
everything.
They rap your grandma if you fucking need them to.
Everything, bro.
Real shit.
Good people too.
That's fire, man.
Good people.
So, I'm gonna lie, the whole time you was talking, I just realized, nigga, you're like a fucking Kanye when it comes to this shit. And I mean that in the most complimentary way.
Nah, thank
ever.
you, man.
Between you balancing the music and really having a different eye for this fashion shit.
Thank you. I
And
definitely
being
appreciate that.
yeah, like nigga, like to me that's a compliment. Like you're a great, cause business side, regardless of how everything ended up, to get in the position that Kanye did, you had to be making great business decisions, and you're in line to be your own greatness, bro. On some real
man,
shit.
I love doing. I just started really getting more into like my business side, and then as far as for business, it's like you got to realize that sometimes you got to lose in this business world to actually win too.
Shit, Jeff
You can't
Bezos
sit
is the
down here
example
and
of
just
that.
keep making business moves and expect to win on every move that you make. It's not gonna happen.
It's not
You
gonna
get
work
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
It's either gonna be a one-sided thing where that person wins,
Sometimes
or you win, or you're just gonna take the loss completely, but it's gonna gain that exposure.
Facts.
Sometimes
Like I'm big on exposure, bro. As much as I can spread this brand, that's what I'm gonna do. Regardless if I have to pay this, that, and the third, or whatever comes out, or I lose
You're
money.
serious. You're deep in.
I'm already knee deep in this. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, we're
There's
3
no
years.
turning back.
3 years in, we're deep in as
Fact.
fuck too. Like
Yeah.
to quit
It is
right
what
now.
it is.
Don't
It's not
quit.
even a disservice to us. It's a disservice to all the people that we've already gained a regularity with in their
People that
lives.
invest
And I've been
in us.
wanting to quit. There's been times I've been this 1990 something shit. I keep it real, raw and
Nigga, this
uncut.
same
Like,
here too. It's same
Yeah.
like
But
fuck
it's-
this podcast.
but it's like when I get those DMs and those messages and those comments underneath the new drops, like, yo, this is dope. And
it just gives that revive.
people
the
want my stuff
vitality.
as Christmas gifts. As I'm like, bro, what the?
Because his wife tried to get him some 1997 for a
Yeah,
Christmas
and
gift.
I respect it. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Like that shit right there means more to me than the actual money.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, bro, I can't wait till the summer come back around because I want to wear my shorts again.
Yeah, bro. Them shorts.
The
went
Wayland
crazy.
shorts. Yo, we did that at Hype Fest, nigga. The reason I love those shorts is they're probably some of the most comfortable shorts I've owned.
The only reason why I hate basketball shorts is because everything be slipping out the pockets.
Yeah.
That's
When you
the
sit down,
only
Yeah, but
thing.
those shorts, you don't even need nothing in the pockets.
Yeah,
But as a
yeah.
me, you just gotta
It's
carry your
clean.
wallet. Yeah, but other than that, nigga, it's so comfortable. You don't feel like you have shorts on. It's breathable. It's not riding up on you or anything like that. The waistline sits on you real well, yo. I know I'm giving real critique on that, but I love them.
I'm just happy that I was able to do something that involved my town, like, and my, like that's a legendary piece.
Yeah.
From
Facts.
the hoodies to the track jackets to the varsity, it's just a legendary piece.
Facts.
And I was happy I was able to just create that. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy. I was just, I don't know what zone I was in, but
He was
that
on
was a
zone.
good zone.
That's a good
I
zone,
actually
man.
did research. Everything on that is research. Like from the years that's on the sleeves and everything. Like
Yeah.
those are years where they were actually in the playoffs. Like I did that just in case somebody tries to sit down here and question.
Like, nah, nigga, I got my facts.
Yeah.
This is what this for. This is what that's for. Now we're not doing that. Come on.
So, can we see a Yukon in 1990 something collab?
I would love to do that. I would love to be a creator for any brand. I just love to create stuff, like not even just for my brand. I would love to create be on the creative team for Supreme, or be on the creative team for Cool Kai, or be on the creative team for.
Okay, so you bring your creative
Like,
expertise
yes,
to
I
other
would love
brands
to, yes.
and help build them. Because
Exactly.
technically, 1990 something
don't-
still contributed to that brand, regardless if your name is on it.
Exactly. You don't have to just cut me my little check on the
Facts.
side and we good. That's
You
it. We going. Yeah. I don't care about the spotlight and none of that.
Facts.
That's not what I'm here for.
Success has its own different forms.
It comes with that, but I don't care about that.
No need it.
Definitely don't.
All right, so just a little spontaneous idea, real quick. Right, if Weed and Whiskey was supposed to do a 1990 something collab, what ideas come to your mind right now?
We would definitely do like a Stoners collab,
Mm,
like a 420 Stoners drop. That'd be fire.
that would be fire.
It would be fun.
But I want to do kind of like a retro look.
Retro would be. I like
a retro 90s, but like a
Yeah.
Stoners vibey look. Yeah.
because we're real natural. We're
Yeah.
90s
Yeah.
babies.
I
too.
already know y'all vintage.
Yeah. All right, so boom. So still $1,000, right?
You know y'all get the discount. I'll take care of my people.
Nah, because I've
Bleep
been,
that out.
That's in my head.
Nobody know that.
I would like to do definitely if it was with y'all, definitely like a retro smokers Stoners.
Yeah, I want to
too.
do
Yeah.
something.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I want to do something because, like I said, 2023 is all about monetizing our independency. I want to be
Facts.
full blown independent at this point because I realize that's how we're gonna fucking win.
But you see that's where I see the growth in y'all now. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, okay, y'all been doing this for so long. Hold on, what's the next?
That's the
level?
next. That's
What's
the next level.
step?
Yeah,
We already
facts.
mastered this step.
Exactly.
What's next now?
Y'all
Because
put-
everything's already coming
Y'all
out.
put
Yeah.
y'all 10,000 hours in as far as for the actual just
Okay,
podcast.
so-
Let's
Yeah,
get
facts,
some
facts.
payback.
Real shit.
Facts.
And now, like, honestly, the investment I made with JR is what gave me that confidence. Like, this is the next step. And for merch wise, the best person to collab with is 1990 sign.
Now, I appreciate for my name to even be brought up in that. Like, I mean,
That's where.
Nah,
but
yeah.
To me, if
It's-
you're gonna take the next step, it has to be quality.
because
You know?
they keep
Yeah.
asking me about like, do you worry about competition or do you worry about this and
There's
that?
no
Do you
such
worry
thing.
about, bro? I don't worry about nobody and what nobody
your
else
own lane.
is doing.
Facts.
Like, I'm so focused and so tunnel vision in what I got going on. That's a question that just keeps coming up sometimes.
Facts, nah.
Bro, what about your this and what about that?
Fuck
bro,
'em.
I don't care about nothing.
That don't
Facts.
matter.
That doesn't feed my child.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? That
facts.
don't got nothing to do
Facts.
with me.
Facts.
So
people be like, you're missing so much opportunities when you do that.
Don't get me wrong.
They be like, what opportunities?
Don't get me wrong. If we're able to, do business together, that's cool. If we're not, that's cool.
Yeah.
Don't gotta force.
Regardless,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do me no matter what.
And one thing I learned is timing is everything, bro. Timing is everything. Like everything is not gonna happen on your time frame. It'll happen, and when it do happen, you'll understand why it happened at that time.
Yes.
Maybe you weren't ready for.
That's
for
why I
mental
feel like
space there.
And that's why I feel like you being the first recording of 2023 and the space that we've been talking about is all because we're ready.
And then we've been trying to set a date for a while now.
For a
This hasn't
while.
been okay.
Exactly.
And it's,
We're gonna
collab.
Yeah,
And we
facts.
told you have the green light to come here
and
every
it's
single time.
all the time.
yeah.
All the time.
All the
Hell
time.
yeah.
You got
There's always
something-
love when I see y'all. Always
Always
from
love.
pop-ups to shows to wherever we at is always love, and I love y'all.
Honestly, my nigga, I go out of my way for your events.
Nah,
Like,
same.
I make time for your events. I'm gonna keep it a buck, my nigga.
We're gonna do that pool party. You know
Yeah.
the podcast was gonna be in there.
Yeah,
That-
let us know, nigga. On some real shit, yo.
wherever you need us to be.
You know we there, my nigga,
We there.
because I come through with my own shit as well too, because I do need to cop some new merch as well too. So I'm gonna come through for that as well.
Whenever y'all ready, bro, it's
Yeah.
always there. It's
So-
always there.
For 2023, we're gonna make the Weed and Whiskey 1997 collab happen. That's honestly one of my next things. So honestly, we're gonna start talking the works of that within the next month.
We could do that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm actually gonna reach out to JR and all that, because you're already working with JR already soon. So it's
Yeah, we're
all
gonna soon.
exactly.
We talked in the DM, so we definitely gonna
So
we
it's
got
all
some-
it's
we
all
got
in
something
alignment.
store. Yeah.
It's all in fucking
It's
alignment.
all coming full circle.
Real shit, yo.
Yeah, so
Any last words from anybody?
Last words. Damn, I feel like we've been here for like 3 minutes. To be honest with you.
You want to keep going?
go ahead.
How long we
come
been?
on. Get some questions out.
All right, that's good.
Ask what y'all
this is
gotta
solid.
ask.
This is solid.
This the first one.
I got another like 15, 20
I'm
in
not
me.
even that drunk to be honest.
I got like another 15, 20 in me.
Nah, because it's
But I
like,
feel like we got education out the way.
nah, it's like when you came in here and you just like, nah, I'm on my cleanse. It's like, damn, I can't sit here and drink so fucking.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, everybody do what they do. You get what I'm saying? I just decided to, lay back a little bit. I mean, it never affects my productivity, but I just felt it just, it's not a forever thing.
What you think is gonna be the hardest part about the temporary cleanse?
When people piss me off, I can't just
the
go
hardest part
take
about
a
it.
shot. I can't, you know what I mean? I just anything frustrates me, get overwhelmed.
You really gotta handle it and deal with it.
You take one shot, it kind of loosens it.
You
know what
do.
I'm saying? So
Like, fuck 'em.
Yeah, but being able to deal with people, headaches and all that, and just be like, oh, just gotta. But I'm gonna turn up on the smoking, Zaza. This is that
You
Zaza
still-
gonna
the
turn
Grabber
up.
Patrol.
I was about to say Grabber Patrol, though.
The Grabber Patrol.
I'm big on the Grabber Patrol, man.
Oh, so you smoking?
No, hell no.
Not right now, though. Right?
Nah, hell no. Nah, I smoke.
You smoke?
Yeah. We don't do grabber though.
You want to roll something? No, I keep some weed to roll out.
No, I'm good, bro.
You
I'm good.
sure?
I'm clean minded right
That's
now.
what I figured, because that's why I ain't passed the weed, because I
Nah.
figured you was just on the whole
I'm good,
full
brother. I
blown
would've
cleanse
been like,
right
yo, go
now.
past that.
Yeah, okay,
I
all
would
right,
have gave you
bet.
the, yo, bro.
All right, bet.
Hint.
I bet. That's
And we had to grab in that shit. That nigga is like, nah.
No. I was actually would have rolled his old split for him and everything.
I would
To
have
be
been like,
honest
yo,
with
when
you.
you want to go to court? Thursday or Friday? Because this piece is hot. 9 a.m. Thursday or Friday. Nah, y'all traumatized me, man.
Who us?
Yeah, not y'all specifically.
Oh, but the grabber smokers.
Yes.
Grabber people.
Yes.
And we know some of the people you smoking that smoke them hot spliffs already,
Boy,
man.
I tell you, don't let that liquor be involved, because that hand get
man.
heavier as the
Yo.
shot. Boy,
Listen, heavy-handed. is a
bomba
crazy
clap.
class.
Shit, you gonna kill me, bro.
What was your favorite part of being in Jamaica?
The food, bro. That. To be honest, Jamaican food is my favorite food.
Did you have KFC down there?
Yes, I had KFC. That was awesome. It was different.
That's the best KFC in the world.
Yeah.
I get
Yo,
to try it.
everything was different, even from the fruits.
Yes,
to everything
because
was
it's picked
just
in the backyard before
Yes.
it's cooked.
Did
I was
you-
in Westmoreland.
Yeah, Westmoreland.
Bro, I seen the trenches over there. I said, whoa, like I'm talking about like third world country type trenches, not just streets, abandoned buildings and houses. I'm talking about just land and just you could feel where you're at. Like I'm like, nah,
you know, if you don't give you. But see, most of
Yeah.
Jamaica, like this is what I like about Jamaica. Like other than when the Chinese taking a whole bunch of that shit, but if you have permission on certain people's land, you can just build your own house, bro.
Yeah, Jamaica cheap too for buying houses,
Yeah.
buying land and stuff like that. Yeah,
Real
same thing
shit.
with like PR and stuff.
But the islands are cheap. The
Yeah.
islands itself is a very cheap place to do a lot of
But you
shit.
can't just be you gotta know who you dealing with and what you dealing with.
Jamaica is definitely a beautiful country though, man.
I love the women in Jamaica.
I love everything in Jamaica. That shit was definitely dope.
Would you marry a Jamaican woman for papers?
I don't know about that, man. No comment. Nah, man, but it was definitely definitely a
depends
good
on how
experience.
If I wasn't married already,
shout
let me
out
not
to
say
Bags, yo, Bags, man. That's one of my best friends, man. Best friends, and he's a Jamaican. You know what I mean, I always tell him I'm like 10% Jamaican.
10%.
Nah, I heard my rights over there. I'm like almost 80. Yeah,
80?
come on, man. I went over there, was talking to security, and I'm like, yeah, you know, what's up? We lit, yeah.
Fucking nigga, I'm Jamaican
Nah,
now.
I always loved Jamaican food, bro. Always, like that was always like I always gravitated to the Jamaicans. Like that's I don't know why.
I feel like Spanish people always gravitate towards Jamaicans.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a similar culture.
It's
if
a
you
similar
break,
crazy.
If you don't have, if
They
you
got
don't,
similarities.
if
It's
you
a
don't
similar
have
crazy,
if-
not culture just alone. There's a similar crazy.
Yeah.
No, I
That's
mean,
what
but
it really
you gotta
is.
understand. Like, even from somebody like looking at it, it's like they both love to party. They both love to cook good food.
Island,
They
both of them
outside, and the islands. They know what the fuck they're doing. They live a certain lifestyle.
grilling is just
that
yeah.
it's not like
It's a lot of different It's a lot of similarities.
It's not like it's not the same.
Are you grabbing ass underage?
Wait,
Nah,
what?
we
Wait, what?
Nah,
whoa.
I've read in a
Wait.
book. I've read Esperanza Rising.
Nah.
Don't play with me.
nah.
Esperanza Rising definitely talked about how this little girl was showing her little pum pum in the bushes with this little boy back in Puerto Rico. I don't know if it was Puerto
hell
Rico,
no.
but yeah, I read Esperanza Rising.
Hell no.
Okay.
We cutting we cutting dudes' hands that do that. We not hell
No, not little dudes. I'm talking about
grown men.
no.
As a kid,
no,
as a kid.
You as a
As a
kid,
kid?
are you grabbing under? Like that's what I
I
mean.
wasn't
by you.
born- I wasn't
Yeah, when I say
born-
underage, I mean you being underage.
Bro, I was born in the North End of Hartford,
Okay.
so I wasn't
exposed to it.
I wasn't even exposed to the island until like, well, I was there as a baby, but I don't remember nothing. So I was exposed to the island at like 30.
So you're a grown ass
Yeah,
man.
like a grown ass
Yeah.
man. So I just got respect for the island. That's where I came from. That's my roots, my people from there. So I got a lot of respect for that.
Okay.
I'm from the North End of Hartford. I'm from Bellevue Square Project. Building 66. You want to be technical? Let's go. We got the building there. And we got the penny candy lady on the first floor. You kidding me?